It's time for the Margin Matters Minute with Money Man Jason Brown.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm so excited to share with you that I'm going to Disney World. Actually, we just got back from Disney World, and now we're in a state of rest and recovery and need some sort of rehabilitation for it. But in this video, I'm going to share with you my top 11 things that are essential items for your trip to Disney World, Orlando, Florida. Now, I will say some of these items on this list are targeted for families with young children in tow, so that may or may not apply to you. And also, it's also assumed that you are going to be going for more than 1 day. So this is for an actual trip. Maybe you're going to be staying for 3 days or a week. That's the idea of this list. So we're just going to jump right into it. Random order. Here we go. The first thing, I'm just going to be pulling things. Sunscreen. This is very, very vital. Orlando, Florida gets very hot, and you are going to need to be lathering on sunscreen all day long unless you want to get torched. Now, if you go to Disney during the summer months, from what I've heard, it's hell on earth. That's how hot it gets. Now, we went to Disney in April, and actually one of the days it was about 90 degrees in April, so it gets hot. Sunscreen, you need it. That's my first one. Number two, this might not be a surprise. Gotta hydrate. You're going to be walking. You are going to be in the heat. You are going to be sweating. You need to have plenty of water. You need to drink plenty of water and drink before you go. Take breaks. Have water on you. Make sure that you're well hydrated. And this is so vital. I know I failed miserably at it. I didn't drink enough water, not as enough as I should have. But this is very important. Make sure you have plenty of water on you. Next, these all kind of go together. Taking these off, you need really good walking shoes. Very comfortable shoes. You're going to need these. If you don't have any, you need to go buy some. And I'm going to tell you right now, you need two pair. If you're going to be staying there for a week or longer, what you want to do is you want to rotate your shoes. Wear these one day, switch to the other pair the next day. So every other day, you're wearing a different pair of shoes. I'm telling you, my wife told me this tip, and I laughed at her, and I thought, why do I need to do that? And she explained to me how it just helps with your feet, and prevents soreness and whatnot. And it worked. And so I actually didn't have any really good walking shoes. All my shoes were kind of old and worn out. I went out and bought a couple pair of shoes, and that was probably the best thing that I did for my trip, was to have really good brand shoes. I actually did research. I've never had this brand before. This is Asics, if I'm saying that right, Asics. That was one of the top rated running or walking shoes. So I went and bought 2 pairs of these. Actually, 2 different pair. Don't buy the same pair. 2 different pair. And that's what you need. This is going to really make your trip. On average, we were walking anywhere between 5 and 10 miles a day, which equates to anywhere between, if you're doing the steps, there were days where we walked over 20,000 steps. So that's how much walking you're going to do. You're not even going to realize how much walking you're going to do until you do it. Now, next, let's see what else I have here. Of course. Yes, of course. Any type, this just happens to be a Disney one, but any type of bag, like your cloth grocery bag, any type of bag or canvas bag, backpack, whatever, you need something to put all your junk in, to haul it around, because you are going to be collecting junk, snacks, waters, whatever. If you've got kids, they're going to have their toys in there. Disney does let you bring food into the parks, so this is what that's for. So you definitely want to have at least one of these bags to haul your junk in. So next, for your hotel stay or resort stay, this right here comes in very handy. It is a portable, travel laundry basket. It collapses, as you can see how easy and convenient. You can travel with it. And actually, depending on the size of your family, you might need 2 of these. We just had one, and we threw all of our dirty clothes in it. Really, really handy to have instead of what are you going to do with your dirty clothes? Throw them on the floor, throw them in a drawer. Have the laundry basket. The resort that we stayed in was Pop Century, and they actually had a laundry facility on site, kind of like a laundromat, which we went to several times. Just loaded up the bag, took it to the washing machines, and it was very easy to do. So that is an essential for sure. Now my next one, let's see, this is for when it rains. Okay, so you're going to need your ponchos. We bought a couple Disney ponchos on Amazon. I'll throw some links down below. And I'll actually share as many of the links as possible of the items that we bought in the description below so you guys can see. Most of the stuff we bought on Amazon, so easy enough. These we bought some Disney ponchos for the kids, and we bought some for ourselves. As you can see, we lucked out and didn't have to use them, which is an extreme rarity for Central Florida, which is known for their daily afternoon torrential thunderstorms that last approximately 15 minutes. And right when the storm is over, it's bone dry and no one would ever know that it rained because it's so hot down there. But we lucked out. We actually had one really bad thunderstorm. It was actually the night that we arrived and checked into the hotel. So we weren't at a park, so we didn't get stuck in it. We were unpacking and stuff. And that actually was a really bad storm. That lasted several hours. It was a lightning storm, lightning and thunder, and the kids got a little scared as well. But we lucked out. We didn't get any rain in the parks, but that is an extreme, unique rarity. So be prepared for the rain. Have your ponchos ready. And on that same note, another essential item is going to be a way to cover your stroller. So this is actually, this is a pro tip right here, how to save money. Don't go online and buy one of these custom stroller covers. They sell these probably for about $50. You can get a custom, it kind of looks like a tarp that you put over your stroller, but it's custom fit for your stroller and stuff. You're going to pay at least $50 for that. We went to the dollar store, which now isn't $1 anymore, by the way. And you just bought one of these. This is a shower curtain liner, just your clear shower curtain liner. We paid like $1 for this, or $2. You definitely get this for under $5. You can go to Walmart and get these for probably $4.99 for the cheap ones. That's all you need. And then what you do is you can use like some binder clips, or you've seen those the big beach towel clips. Any type of clip, you can just put it over your stroller, put the clip over it, keep the stroller dry. So that is a very, very cheap way to cover the stroller versus what they're going to tell you to do. So next, what do we have next? Oh, this one. This is probably, I would have to rank maybe number one if we were ranking these. This is your battery charger, your portable cell phone or connected device. Use an iPad or something. This is your portable charger that you can recharge. This is vital, and you need two of these, by the way. You need two. I'm telling you, you're going to need two. One, because one of them's always going to need charged up, and then you have you know what I'm saying, one's going to run out, and you need the other one. So this right here, I'm going to tell you a little story about this, because this is one of Disney's biggest scams, and yes, they have many of them. So we found out, we were talking to some of the other guests at the park, and they were complaining about this. They had forgotten to bring their phone chargers, and Disney sells them there. They have vending machines, and then also at select gift shops you can buy one. It actually looks very similar to this. It's the cylinder looking one, and you get this. It's $30, and by the way, we paid for this one, I want to say around $17, somewhere around $15 to $17 on Amazon. I got this one. They pay $30 at Disney for it, and guess what? It doesn't even come charged up. It was 40. He said it was 40% charged, but guess what? You can't charge it up. So yeah, here's how the scam works. You buy this for $30 from Disney. It's not charged up all the way. You run it down, but then what you have to do is you have to go back to either the kiosk or the gift shop that you bought it from, and then what you do is you trade it in, and then they'll give you another one. So you can't. There's no way to physically charge this up, the one that Disney sells you. But the problem with that is not only are you paying a lot more, you're also wasting time because you have to go back to the gift shop or the kiosk or wherever you bought it from, and then you have to wait in line again to trade out the dead charger brick for a new one. So that's a pro tip right there. You want to bring these. Don't be at Disney's mercy for that. So there's that one. So let's move on to the next one. This is kid related. This is what's called the mommy hook. This is a gigantic hook that goes onto your stroller. And let me show you. You have your water canister, and then you can just hook it on like this. Now, of course, we had everything else on. We had our bags on there like this, full of junk and toys. So you have something like this. You can see how it works, and it just hooks onto your stroller. This is an essential for any mom, which is probably why they called it the mommy hook. So this item right here, very, very needed for any mom in the park, and it was extremely helpful for us. Now, next thing. I lost track of my numbers. I have no idea. We're getting toward the end here. This is going to be another stroller item, the clip-on fan. As I said, it gets very, very hot in Central Florida, and you just clip this on. It's a chargeable fan, and it works really good. The kids love it. Keeps them cool. But the thing about this, you just got to make sure you charge it up. You just plug it into the wall each night when you go back to your hotel room. Just got to make sure that you keep it charged. That's the only thing on that. So, but that is a super helpful item for the stroller. And lastly, I believe this is the last thing, I lost count, is some of these lines are going to be really long. And if you've got young kids that, they get tired, you just want to have some toys. So different things to entertain them. We've got these pop tubes or some of the things that we brought. We've got these, LCD little drawing boards and whatnot. So, a lot of different things. Here's one, that they can draw on. Of course, the phones, we'll let them use the phones for a little bit to watch a video. But those are some of the popular items that we had. Of course, you guys can bring anything that you like, that your kids like. But you have to have some items to entertain the kids, because some of these lines get really long and they will melt down. So that's my list, top 11 list. We also use the Smart Moms, which I'll put a link to their website. It's kind of like a travel agency, the Disney Smart Moms group. They were very, very helpful as well. So I'll put some information about them below if you want to check that out. So thanks so much for watching my video. I truly appreciate your time and support. Check me out if you want to subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate that. More info is on my website, yourmarginmatters.com. And to always remember my favorite saying, it's not the amount of money you make, but margin matters the most. See you next time.